Hey, what's up guys, I'm Eclipse, and today I'm bringing you a brand new strategy game let's play that I've never done on my channel. It's called Kingdom Rush, and it's just a regular old strategy game for the PC. I wanted to bring you guys some variety to my channel, and I think you guys are really going to enjoy this game. I personally extremely enjoy this game. I played it on the iOS, and I just really enjoy playing this game. It's also available on Armor Games for free. I have the full version from Steam, which includes all the heroes and stuff, because I wanted to bring you guys all that content so you could see it. But you can definitely get it for free from Armor Games, or get it off iOS. On iOS, it is, I believe, $3, and you have to buy the heroes separately. But let's get right into this gameplay, guys. So I'm going to start this up and tell you a little bit about what I'm planning to do, because these first little missions are pretty easy. So what you want to do is you want to kind of block the enemy in and be able to have as many towers shoot them at the same time. So I'm going to put a barracks here, a dwarven bombard there, and an archer tower. So what this is going to do is this guy's going to shoot them when they're first starting out. I'll even show you. And this guy will shoot them while these barracks are blocking them. These guys are just goblins. They're your standard run-of-the-mill enemies, and they have low health and average speed, so you know they're going to be pretty easy. They're not the hardest foes to fight. So for this series, guys, I plan on making around 10-minute episodes, or however long it takes for me to finish the missions. Some of them, like this one, I'm going to be doing 2 because it's just really easy. They're the first missions, it doesn't take very long to complete them, and they're pretty easy. So I'm going to be doing the first 2 missions today, and maybe even 3 actually, because they're very short, and I want to bring you guys as much content as possible, but I don't want to be like spamming your inboxes, or your sub boxes, sorry, and being like, oh yeah, new Kingdom Rush video, and it's just one episode or one level, unless it's like a really long level. So I'm gonna keep these to a standard length and try to bring you the best Kingdom Rush content. So as I said, this is a strategy game for PC. You can buy it off Steam for around $10, and it's very fun to play, so I recommend that you guys get it. So these guys are orcs. They're a new enemy. Sorry about that. They are tough savages with light armor. They have light armor and slow speed. So what these guys are going to do, they are probably going to take damage from mages mainly, because they have the armor, which mages ignore. And they take less damage from marksmen, soldiers, and artillery. So they take more damage from mages. That's going to be the way to go with the armored enemies. But you'll be fine in these first few levels with just the regular towers. As you see, you can't even upgrade them or anything. It's basically an introduction level, this first one, because there's not much intricate stuff that you can do. Alright, so the first thing I want to talk about down here is the reinforcements, and this will happen if you press 2 on the hotbar, or if you just click it. And what this does is it brings in these little guys right here, and they will help you out. They'll fight for you. They'll block people just like the barracks will. But the difference with these guys is that you can call them in every 10 seconds. They will just go wherever you call them in, and it doesn't have to be in a set location. So these guys are really useful for blocking enemies if they're getting past your barracks guys, or if you just generally want to stop them up. Now, the second thing I want to talk to you guys down here about is this Rain of Fire. And what this does is I'll even show you right here. It just shoots a bunch of flaming fireballs from the sky and completely wrecks anyone in its way. So that's going to be really useful in the later episodes, later stages, for those big bosses, or like really complicated levels where there's a bunch of enemies mashed up, and you think that it will be very effective to do kind of a concentrated blast. And I think that recharges every 80 seconds. So as you see there, I had a victory, and I got 3 stars. And what you do with the stars is you come to this little upgrades tab, and you have all this stuff right here. So what these do is they're upgrades for your tower. And so like for this one, increases artillery attack damage, and they're all different across the board. Like one of these might make it less to upgrade, and one of these might make them more armor or something. But these so you can upgrade the reinforcements, the rain of fire, and then all of the towers. So I'm going to start off with the basic towers, the mage, the archer, and the barracks, just because I think those are the most important for right now. And I'm going to click done, and that will apply those upgrades. That will help me out in the future, and once I get all the way up these upgrade trees, because as you can see there is a lot of map to cover, and I'm going to be making my way up those upgrade trees. So we're going to start it on the second mission, and as you see I have the level 2 towers, meaning I have the level 2 barracks, archer, mage, and artillery. And as you see they have a little bit of a retexture, and I'll show you what they do once we get into the game and get a little bit of Monet. Alright, so we're going to start this up. As you guys can see here, some different towers cost different amounts of money, and I guess this will just kind of show you which ones are better. So for instance, the marksman or the artillery is 125, whereas the marksman is only 70, but that's because the artillery can do much higher area damage, and it can do damage to more enemies at once. So I guess it makes it logical that it would be a little bit more, because you can do a little bit more with it. So I'm going to try to put down a barracks right there. That way these towers will both be able to shoot at them should they pose a threat. So we're going to call that new wave in. As you see there, if I call the wave in, it takes a little bit of time off these recharges, and it gives me a little bit of gold. So that'll help you out. If you're getting close to the end of a level, you just click that and call it in, or you can click this right here, and that will also call it in. So for this series, make sure you guys let me know any audio problems. I've been trying to fix my mic. I've noticed in live streams that it's been cutting out and other such mishaps, but I am going to be trying to be fixing that in the future here, and I hope you guys will notice a noticeable change in audio quality. Excuse me. So I hope you guys will notice that, and let me know if I am cutting out or if there is a problem. Also, I hope you guys enjoy PC gameplay. I know I usually do console gameplay like Titanfall and Call of Duty, but I'm trying to mix it up a little bit and bring you some nice PC gameplay that I am playing on my beastly Alienware laptop that I do love. And I know I'm probably going to get a lot of hate in the comments. Oh, Alienware, you just pay for the brand. But I really enjoy this PC, guys. And I know I don't know how to build my own, so that was not an option. Alright, so I think I'm going to upgrade the barracks next, because I want to show you guys the retexture area. We can do it right now. Okay, so these guys, as you can see, they have a little bit more, they're a little tougher looking. They have nice metal helmets and armor, and they have these nice swords rather than that motley crew of little farmers that was seen previously. And as you see up here, guys, I'll explain this to you. These are your lives. If one of the enemies gets through here, then you lose 1 heart, and if you lose all your hearts, then you lose well, actually I lied. If an enemy gets through here, they have a certain like heart damage that they will do, and as you see here, this guy will do 1, so he'll take away one life from you, and that's the end of that. But some of them, like the bosses, will take away all of them. Even I think there's a boss that takes away 20 hearts, so that would pose a real threat to you, and that could definitely be a problem if you let him get through. But by then we'll have lots of upgrades, and we'll definitely be doing much better. If you guys would like to see me live stream this, be sure to let me know in the comments. Give it a like, so I know that you guys want me to live stream, or just give it a like because you enjoyed the episode. But if you do want me to live stream, be sure to leave it in the comments, because I do enjoy live streaming, interacting with you guys. It's just really fun for me to hang out with you guys. And it looks like we're going to have a little bit of trouble in about 2 seconds. There we go. Alright, so that is a prime use of the reinforcements right there. I threw them down. They attacked the guy who was getting through and might have scored had I not thrown them down. So that is really helpful when you are trying to just stop up the enemy really quickly and you don't really have any troops back there. Alright, so now guys, I've gotten to wave 7, and as you see, wave 7 out of 7, and there are tons of enemies, and it looks like there are a lot more than before, and that's because there are. On wave 7 of every stage, should I say, it gets a lot hard. Not level 7, the last level of every stage, it gets a lot harder. It adds a lot more enemies than the previous stages. It just makes it a lot more tougher in general. Adds more enemies, tougher enemies, and just makes it generally harder. So you're gonna want to always be preparing. Even if you have 1,000 gold saved up and you're on the second to last, you're gonna want to keep building towers, keep upgrading, because it does get a lot harder on that last level. I remember I was playing it on iOS the other day, and I was doing fine up until the last level, and I lost. I had all my hearts, and I just completely lost. So you always want to be watching out for that. Now, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, please be sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. I'm going to take you through this next little batch of upgrades. And no, actually, I'm going to leave that for you guys to decide in the comments. Tell me what you guys would like to see, what upgrades you want me to do, whether you want me to do the reinforcements, the rain of fire, the artillery, mage, barracks, or the archer. And I will put that in the next video. So, if you enjoyed, like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next live.